When to switch from Anavar to Primo, Primo to Anavar, T-bar to Anavar, and etc, etc, etc. When to switch? Do we have to switch? Do we have to cycle off? The mystery behind this myth. Hi everyone, welcome to Miami Life and Fitness, a channel about fitness, anabolics, nutrition, and training. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a question that I get asked a lot by females and males, but it's mainly 80% female. So we're going to get down to this myth about when to cycle off of your current supplement, or when to add on another supplement, or when to switch to another supplement. Should you, why, when, and how? For those of you that have been watching my channel and interact with me and leave comments, I want to thank you so much for your support. And if you find value in my videos, please hit the like button and subscribe if you do love my channel, if I'm providing some sort of value for you, your life, or those that you know in our sport and in our field. For those of you that have supported my product on Amazon, thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. So one question that I get quite frequently, actually, which is what prompted me to make the video, is when do I add Primo? When do I add Anavar? Can I switch from Anavar to Primo? Can I switch from Anavar to MPP? Can I switch from MPP to T-ball? Do I have to cycle off? Blah, 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 blah. This is a very good question. They're good questions because it's a curiosity, because we want to know if we have to cycle off what we're currently taking, if we can stay on what we're currently taking, if we like it and if we like the results, or if we can add something else to the cycle. It's a very, very good question, especially for females, because Anavar technically is enough for us if we're not competing and our goal is not to get really, really big. Then we want to know what else we can take besides that. Can we add to that, or can we switch to something else? So here's the thing. I always say this. As a matter of fact, I told this to a girl at the gym yesterday who was asking me that I only take Anavar and I only take 5 milligrams and I'm scared to take 10. You know, when do I cycle off? And I said, listen, the thing is, with Anavar, you start at 10 and you finish at 10. There's no need to take 2.5 and there's no need to take 20 or 30. When I competed, I never took over 10 milligrams of VAR. I needed other things that were stronger, that were gonna allow me to build more muscle with what I was looking for in my goal. So you add more supplements. You don't just keep increasing the dose, increasing the dose, and increasing the dose. So for Anavar, the standard dose for females, regardless of your age, is 10 milligrams. You start at 10 and you end with 10, okay? She asked me, how long do I cycle? When do I come off of it? And I go, listen, if you love Anavar and you love what it's doing for you and you love the results that you're getting and how you feel and how it's allowing you to burn fat as long as you eat properly, lose fat, lose the body fat percentage, gain muscle, and get leaner and reach your goals faster, then there's really no need to cycle off. The reason why is because no one should ever tell you or direct you or force you that you need to get off a supplement. How dare someone tell you, oh, you need to cycle off of that, you need to get off it, you need to stop. No, the only thing that can tell you when to stop is by you going to get your labs and getting your blood work. Because when you get the results in black and white, that is going to be the determining factor in whether you need to stop or not. And you can look at your hemoglobin, your hematocrit, your red blood cells, how thick your blood is. You look at your T3, your thyroid, your cholesterol, your testosterone, your estrogen. Where are your hormones? Where is your blood? How thick is your blood? Now, for those of you, especially men that cycle a lot of oils, your blood will be thicker and your hemoglobin will be higher. You will be towards the higher end of the spectrum, whether it's 15, 16, or 17. Mine is always in the high 15s or even in the 16s, because I take MPP, which is an oil, all year round. And for those individuals that take oils, your blood will be a little thicker. So just understand that. You cannot compare yourself to Betty Sue, or you cannot compare yourself to Jose Perez, who are obese people or sedentary people that are not active, and their goal is not to get fit, and their goal is not to lose weight. Their goal is to gain weight and just be blubberbutts and sit on the sofa. So you cannot compare their range of where their liver is and their cholesterol and their hemoglobin compared to yours if you are an athlete. And if you're an elite athlete, forget about it. So those two things cannot be compared. I cannot be compared to the big girl who sits at Target eating all day and staring at all the junk food. Okay, you can't compare yourself to that. So it really bothers me when people go, oh, your blood is too thick. I'm an athlete and I take anabolics. Simple as that. So you cannot compare me to someone else, and nor should you be compared to someone else. So that's the first thing. Your blood work is the only determining factor of whether you need to stop or not. So if your testosterone is out of whack, or your estrogen is out of whack, your hemoglobin, your liver is toxified, a super high count, then you need to back off from whatever you're doing. If you have something wrong with your cholesterol or your GFR, which is how your kidney is filtering protein or etc., then it's your food. So there are certain things that need to be adjusted, whether it's your food or whether it's your anabolic cycle, how much you're taking, etc. So that is really the determining factor. And this goes to the same thing that people that say, oh, do I have to quit Anavar? Do I have to stop the MPP? Do I have to stop T-ball, Primo? You don't have to stop. If you feel good, you're gaining muscle, you love the way you look, you love the way you feel, you love the results that you're getting, and you get your blood work and everything comes out fine, why in the hell would you stop? Why? If you are living your best life and you feel phenomenal and you have tons of energy, you go to the gym and you perform your training sessions properly, intense, so you can create muscle, you're losing body fat, you're getting more defined, you're getting healthier, why would you stop if your lab work, everything is in check? Now, if your AST and your ALT levels are out of whack, then you know whatever you're filtering through your liver is a problem. This doesn't mean you can point the finger at anabolics, because 9 out of 10 times when I talk to somebody on the phone that says, you know, Anavar or T-ball or this and that made my liver enzymes go to an 87, and I go, did you take antibiotics before your test? Did you drink, did you take Tylenol, ibuprofen, aspirin before your test? Did you take pain medication? Did you take any other kind of pills? What did you swallow? Did you do MDMA? You know, did you drink alcohol before the test? What did you put in your liver that the liver had to filter out? And then all of a sudden, little old Anavar, little Anavar, the guy who's Anavar, who's silent over there, the one that's silent, okay? But the one that everyone has to respect in the room, that's the one that gets the finger. No, it's all the other crap that you put in your body that filtered through your liver that you're not really thinking about, and then you go get your labs done. So these are the things that we have to think about. Don't do legs before you do your lab work, because your legs releases a lot of toxins and that can alter your liver enzymes. Don't drink the night before and get your blood work. Don't take an antibiotic and the next day go get your blood work. Don't eat foods that are super high in fat, whether it's cheese and meat and, you know, all kinds of dairy products, and then get your labs done. They're going to alter your results. For those of you that are injecting some type of oil or your HRT, don't inject the morning that you're gonna get your labs done and get your testosterone read, because now your testosterone is gonna be so much higher. You know, so these are the things that you have to think about before you get your labs done. As far as switching a supplement, you can switch a supplement all you want to. I like switching between T-ball and MPP if I want to go to an oral or if I want to go back to an oil. Sometimes I hop on them both, but mainly it's one or the other, because that's all that I need, and so that's all I take. That being said, if you want to switch from something to the other, you are free to do so. And you can try and see how it reacts in your body. What are the changes that it does for you? You may like one better than the other. You may go from Primo to T-ball and you may like T-ball so much better. Or you may go from Primo to T-ball and go, I really don't like T-ball. So you have, everybody's body is different. Everybody's body reacts a different way to certain anabolics or anything in general. And so the best thing for you to do is a trial and error, and to try for yourself and see what works best for you. Some people love this supplement more than others. Some people love this oil more than others. So I think it's best for you to try, see how you feel, how it reacts, and how much muscle mass and how much change you get from that particular supplement. And if you don't feel that it's doing anything for you, then you go back to where you were, you try something else. But as far as switching, I think that we can all switch. And I think that everybody should switch, because this way you can actually see what is best for you and what you like better. So I'm all about switching. But when I switch, I only go from T-ball, which is an oral, or MPP, which is an oil, and I go back and forth. Those are my two favorite subs, and that's what I do. They're both anabolic compounds, not androgenic compounds, so I don't really have to worry about any sides. Not saying that you won't get any sides, but I don't get any sides from either one of them. That's just me, and that's how my body reacts. So thank goodness. Again, that doesn't mean that nothing's gonna happen to you if you take T-ball, nothing's gonna happen to you if you take MPP, especially if you get fake or bunk gear, God forbid, that's filled with test prop, and then all of a sudden in a month, you know, you've got hair coming out of your face, hair coming out of your mustache, and you know, you've got all kinds of stuff happening to you, things growing, things enlarging, you know, buttercups coming out of places, and so forth. But everything is trial and error. If you see something like that happen, please stop. Don't be that person that contacts me 6 months later and said, oh, well, I did it for 4 months because I thought this was normal, and I kept doing it and all my stuff went out of whack. No, if something is not right and you feel that a supplement that you're taking is not right because there's weird things happening, then you should just stop at that moment, because it's probably fake or bunk gear. So that's that. I just wanted to get this message out there because it is a very frequent question about when to switch anabolics, when to add, when to increase the dose, or what have you. But ladies, if you're taking Primo or MPP as an oil, then you should just take one of those. Choose. If you are on TRT or HRT and you're taking your 10 or 15 milligrams a week of testosterone and you want to add Anavar, I think this is perfect. Or if you want to mix that with a Primo oil or Primo pill or even MPP oil, that's fine. And just do the TRT plus your whatever cycle. But make sure that they're low enough doses so that things don't start happening. And that's that. If you need a consultation, contact me at www.miamilifeandfitness.com, or you can email me direct at miamilifeandfitness@gmail.com, and we will set up a consultation to discuss what is it that you need, what are your goals, and what doses if you want to start taking a supplement or add on to whatever it is that you're taking. Thank you so much. If you found value in this video, please like, share, subscribe. And again, thank you all so much for your support and for the love on my channel. Everyone have a great week, and we will see you soon.